everybody, I heard that you guys were studying dogs this fall, so I thought it would be good to follow up to see how to draw some. There are so many different types of dogs in the world, so many different shapes and colors, personalities. So I thought we could start by seeing how to draw a couple different kinds. Here's a few I've drawn right here. And let's take a look at which one we should start with. Okay, so you might have a certain dog in mind you're trying to draw. Some of them will have pointy ears, some of them will have long ears that are rounded. Some of them will have ears that are almost like a triangle shape, like a lab might have a triangular shaped ear. Some of the ears might be tiny at the top of the head. So let's see how to draw. Let's start with this husky up here. This one's kind of cute. This one's really easy. You're going to go ahead and draw a circle. Draw a circle. And then we're going to do the ears at the top, which is like a soft triangle. This might look like a cat so far. And then for the face, we're going to add a nose here. And I like to add the W under the mouth. And now this could still look like a cat, but we're going to try to make it look more like a husky. We're going to do that by adding this line here and making it darker up on top. So we're going to start about halfway on our circle and come up and around, up a little more right here, and then back down on the other side. And then you can add your two eyes. And when it's time to color it in with your watercolor pencils, you can leave a little white triangle in the ears that helps separate the ears from the head. And I'm going to use my black pencil lightly so that when I add water, it can turn into gray. And I'm going to add some pupils inside the circles for the eyes. Okay. Oh, this one has a tongue too that I drew before. So any of these dogs we can add a tongue to by, I'll take my regular pencil and having the tongue sticking out here. It could either stick out far from the face or right there, and you could lightly color in the tongue. Now, of course, after you draw these, you can take a paintbrush and a tiny bit of water and spread that so it makes it a little bit brighter, and it also fills in any areas that you didn't color. Okay, here's a little husky. Now, if anyone wanted to do a body, I have a really easy way to do a body. Come down to the bottom of the face, over to the side, and then do a straight line down, maybe with a ball on the end like this for the paw to get a little bit bigger, and then come down to the other side of the face. And you can do a paw here. And that's a pretty simple way to start the body. You could leave it like that, or you can put a curved line here that could be the hind leg would go right in here. So you could put a little hind leg in. Let's try it another way. Let's say we have another dog's face here. Come down on the side, go out a little bit for the paw, come back up, go around the paw, and then you can do two bumps on each side that are supposed to be the hind legs, and maybe another little bump in there. And then you have the dog's, like he's sitting with his hind legs. Okay, in this circle, let's try another dog. Maybe we'll try this one that looks kind of like a lab. All right. So for this one, I actually started with more of a U shape, but a circle works too. So you can do a circle, and then right over here, we're going to add like soft triangles. So at the top of the head, come up over and make a triangle, but it's not a real pointy triangle. It has a couple of soft edges. So it's a three-shaped side, but it's not super pointy like a triangle. Okay, for the lab's face, we're going to come down to the bottom and just do a semicircle and then a nose. And you can just keep it like that, or you can do the W underneath, or you could add a tongue. If you wanted a tongue coming out, you could do that too, like this. And sometimes a line on the tongue helps make it look like it's more of a, gives it a little movement. And then of course your eyes, and then maybe with the black, if you have it come through, and you can make the eyes looking straight or to the side. Oh yeah, and a tail would come back here too. So if this was a black lab, you could just lightly color it in black. Some of the hard part with making all black dog is sometimes you don't see all of the lines that you made because they all turn into gray or black. So I'm just gonna do it pretty lightly. And if you're doing a black dog, what I would do is maybe go over your lines with the black pencil first, and then at least you'll be able to see some of those lines that you designed for your animals so they don't all just merge into a black blob. So I would outline it. I'm putting on a lot of pressure to outline right now. Of course, we color in that tongue. And then when you add water, we'll still be able to see some of those black lines. I forgot to color in that ear there, that's okay. And in here would also be dark. But you can make up any coloring. Like if your dog has spots on his ears, or it's a spotted dog, let's see how to do that one too. Maybe your dog has brown spots over his eyes, or it's a Dalmatian with a lot of black dots. Or maybe your dog has 3 colors, brown, gray, white. Okay, so here we have a husky and a lab. And my video is already 6 minutes and 55 seconds long. Let's see if we have one more face we can do. So maybe something like this. So if you have a dog with different coloring on its face, you could try to make it look like this. This is supposed to kind of be a Boston Terrier with that look here with the W. We do a W face for like a bulldog or a French Terrier. We start with a W, and then you can add whatever small ears or large ears you want. Here's the nose. You can just do a little U shape here and make the eyes. If you wanted to do a dog that had a patched eye, you can do the nose and kind of make an organic shape around one of the eyes. Of course, whatever ears you're considering for your dog. You can do patchwork, or you could do a dog's face and then the eyes. And sometimes dogs have different coloring right down on their nose like this. You could do 2 lines that come down and meet at the nose and do those a different color. Like that could be colored in brown in here, or the ears could be brown. So it's different colored faces. Sometimes they get divided up into stripes like this one here. Okay, I'm so excited to see what kind of dog you're gonna try to draw. Take a picture on Seesaw and share it with me. Good luck.